What's going on, people? Your boy Matt Mike here. This is something that I just got to get off my chest, man. There's so many people that are enamored. They are, and they feel inspired. They worship the ground that he walks on. But we're talking about LeBron James. We're talking about LeBron James, the quote unquote king, okay? He's the king, he's the GOAT, he's all of this. Well, I'm just gonna be honest, man, and I've stated this over and over again. Some of you people just have to stop worshiping guys that are just only self-serving. Last night, having led having led what was supposed to be a movement to start something that was supposed to be, in the image of Black Lives Matters, to help bring awareness to a situation that definitely needs changing. I know this is a controversial topic, and I know people are probably, unsubscribing because they don't want to hear Black Lives Matters and all this type of crap. Look, man, it is what it is. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I got to speak on what I got to speak on. All right. And as far as LeBron James, I said, I know a lot of people, worship the ground that he walks on. They feel as though he's just such a great person. Last night was absolutely one of the reasons why I've said, if you guys keep on listening to LeBron James, he gonna have y'all ass sitting on Mars somewhere, freezing your fucking ass off. Why? Because he don't even know what the fuck he's doing. LeBron James has no idea what he's doing. He's trying to be Jim Brown. He's trying to be Malcolm X. He's trying to be these guys. He's nowhere near as intelligent as those guys. This dude led players and put players in harm because he jumped to a conclusion and he had absolutely no plan for what is going on. Why am I saying this? The NBA playoffs and the NBA players have decided that they will resume the playoffs. He put these players in a position where they can't be quote unquote pro-black. He put them in a position where they can be looked at as hypocrites. LeBron James did this. He tried to use his power to uphold an image that he wants for himself. LeBron James' career is coming to an end. He's looking out for himself. LeBron James has made over $300 million in his NBA career. Not everyone in the NBA is LeBron James. These guys still have family. These guys have made a couple of $1 million. A couple of $1 million is not enough money to feed your entire family. Some people want to take care of all of their families. So they need to play 10 years, 12 years to even equal $20 million, or try to equal that, or try to get to that total. Not everyone is LeBron James. So you put these players in a position, not only they can't be down for the cause if they decide they want to play basketball. You put these players in a position where they can't even make money. Why? Because you want to make a statement only for yourselves. And I know it's a lot of pro-black people who's going to come here and say, guess what? All right, man, sometimes you just got to make something. Sometimes you just got to make a change. You got to make a choice. You got to suffer the consequences. Sometimes you just got to stand with your family. Of course you do. Sometimes you have to. But this is a situation, like I said before, in times like this, where a lot of people are struggling financially, a lot of people, and they're at home, they can't work because of COVID-19 restrictions and all this type of stuff. Nobody is thinking about that. LeBron James is not thinking about this. They have families as well that they have to feed with their $2-3 million salary. That's not a lot of money, people. A $3 million is not a lot of money. That could go at any given time. So when you got LeBron James Kawhi Leonard, these guys have made over $100 million. These guys have very little worries. They are set financially. They are good. And you have to be careful, LeBron James, of being so quick-tempered and not thinking things through. This was not a well thought through process by LeBron James, and you're seeing exactly this. Not even a whole day later, players have already stated that they want to resume the playoffs. This wasn't a smart idea. We gotta stop worshiping these players that are only in it for themselves. LeBron James is in it for himself. I've stated this over and over again. I cannot say that this guy does not care about George Floyd. I cannot say that he doesn't care for Jacob Blake. But LeBron James has an ulterior motive to make sure that he sees through this image that he's trying to portray for himself. He's trying to solidify his legacy as one of the greatest basketball players and humanitarians of all time. He's trying to be Muhammad Ali. He's trying to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's trying to be Jim Brown. This is what he's out for. So when it all comes down to it, you guys can hate me for whatever I say. But I'm telling you right now, if LeBron James really wanted to make a statement, there are politicians who have things in place right now, who's in your state. Whichever state that you have, whichever state that you live in right now, whichever state that you live in right now, yes, there are systems in place where you can donate money to any cause. You can join any cause. LeBron James can use that money to help a community right now. Yet he gets on TV, yet he gets in his interviews, and he stands up and he portrays the image and he plays an actor, he plays a role as if he really cares. There are things in place right now that guys like Colin Kaepernick have been dedicated their lives. He sacrificed his career in order to put systems in place that help black communities. It's already there. So instead of him doing things quietly so he won't seem as though that he is trying to create, make it seem as though he's, trying to bring attention to himself, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He goes out, not think things through, and he jumps on a controversial topic with Jacob Blake, who did so much wrong himself. He could have done so much more. He could have done so many things differently, Jacob Blake could have. Of course, the police had absolutely no reason to shoot this guy 7 times. There was absolutely no cause for it. That was not called for. Definitely a cause, but there wasn't no reason why you shoot a guy 7 times who was unarmed. And at one point I understand that he did have a knife, but that's not a cause to shoot a guy 7 times. Gotta think these things through, LeBron James. And like I said before, I'm here for the Heat. I don't give a damn about the Heat. But I do have to speak on something. Gotta stop idolizing and worshiping these people who are only in it for themselves. LeBron James wants to become an Ali. LeBron James wants to become an icon like Malcolm X and one of the greatest quote-unquote sports political figures in the history of the world. Let's just be honest. But I don't think this is genuine. I don't think this is genuine at all. It was not genuine. You guys can speak on that on your own, but let me know what you guys think about this, man. This is a topic that I had to speak on, and I understand this is going to be controversial, and I understand that a lot of people are just not going to like what I got to say. But at some time, you got to speak on it. But I want to know what you guys' thoughts about this, man. Is LeBron James really as quote-unquote caring as he makes it seem? Or he's wanting to be a quote-unquote Malcolm X? Let me know what you guys think about this entire situation. Leave your comments below. But your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.